Hi boys and girls, today we're going to create a perspective landscape using space. We're going to be talking about the words foreground, middle ground, and background. Remember, when we're creating an artwork using space, we are creating the illusion that things are far away and some things are close up. We're going to start with a paper. Any paper you have is fine. And we're going to draw a line towards the center. This is called the horizon line. And the horizon line is where the earth down here and the sky meet. Okay, remember as you're drawing to draw light so that you can erase easily. We're gonna start by adding a little dot on our horizon line, and we're gonna make it look like there's a road start going way from up front back. And to make it look like it's going away from us, it's gonna start at this line and come all the way down to the corner. Start down at this line and come all the way out to the corner. And then the line in the middle, there we go. Now it looks like I'm standing on the road looking far, far back. Next, we're going to add some trees. When we're adding things to our picture, we're going to add things to the foreground. That would be here in the front. Those are the things that are drawn large. The middle ground, which will be drawn in the middle of your picture in our medium, and the background, which are drawn towards the top of your paper and are drawn small. So when I'm adding my trees, I'm going to start here. I'm going to make sure this tree is big. You can see the details of the branches. And it's okay if it goes off the page. I'm using another space thought. I'm using overlapping. My tree is overlapping my road, so I need to erase because my tree is not see-through. I'm going to draw another tree up here, I think. You can draw any kind of trees you want. I'm choosing to draw pine trees, but you could look in your backyard for some different types of trees. Now when I add my next row of trees, they're going to be in the middle ground. So they are in the middle and they are medium size. So this tree is going to be smaller than this tree. And again, I can use that idea of overlapping to make my tree look like it's behind this one. This one's going to be one over here. And every time you add trees and they go back, my tree got a little wonky, didn't it? It's hard to draw and watch through a camera. There we go. Every time they go back, they're going to get a little smaller. There we go. So I've got my middle ground. I'm going to add some in my background. They're going to be really far back here and just really tiny trees. They're far, far back. Here's one back here too. And it's going to overlap that horizon line. And that's okay. I'm going to erase that line. Okay. I can add some mountains in my background by adding some jagged lines. I'm going to add a second row of mountains to make them look like they're behind the first row. There we go. So my picture is using space. I'm showing foreground, middle ground, and background. And feel free to add more details. Maybe you have animals in your picture, or maybe there's clouds in your sky. It's up to you what else you'd like to add. If you do not have any coloring tools at home, this is plenty, and I'm very excited to see your work. If you do have coloring tools, I would love to see what you come up with and how you color it. Take your time, have fun, and make sure to upload your picture in your Artsonia account for me to check out. There will be a question that you'll need to answer in the artist statement section. Make sure to really read that question and answer it fully. Have a great time!